Hello, everyone, and welcome to an episode of the Green Pill Secret. This week, I wanted to discuss a topic I brought up a couple weeks ago: mercenary dating. Mercenary dating could be misinterpreted, and I do want to be clear with the definition that I give it. It may be more aligned with my women audience of my definition, which is mercenary in terms of a goal, where that goal is marriage. Now, yes, I understand that there are men that will interpret it mercenary as in hit and forget. Don't. No, I'm not going to recommend that. Look, there are men and women that want to do it that way. That's fine. But you will not get as emotionally fulfilled as men or women by doing it that way. You may feel a power surge from that, from hitting as many as you can. And I don't mean physical hit, I mean touchy feely, physical intimacy hit. Just so we're clear. That is indeed a goal you can have as a man or a woman, but it should not be your mercenary tactic. Mainly because I'll just say physical intimacy is better when you know someone and you build that emotional relationship. So when I say mercenary dating, I'm not referring to your score count. No, I'm talking about marriage, as in an ultimate goal that any good man and any good woman would want to do. Now, I'm not saying that if you don't want that, you're not a good person. You can do whatever you want. What I'm saying is that if that is your goal, it is a good goal to have. If you want to be a trad wife, if you want to be a traditional husband, nothing wrong with that. Or if you want a different type of marriage where she works and he stays home. I mean, marriage can be anything. Doesn't matter what the marriage is, it just matters how you get there. And that's what I'm bringing up, is that your goal when you are a mercenary is to find the partner that you're willing to marry. Now, it may not be that within 3 days, I know my pastor, when he met his wife, it was something like they had not met each other, and then they met each other, and boom, he knew it right away. She was the one for him. Great. If that happens, great. But not everyone is going to have that. And sometimes it takes longer. Like you date her and then you want to meet her parents and her brothers and all of that. And you just want to find out about her and see if you're compatible, have her meet your parents and your brother, all of that kind of stuff. And nephews. I mean, that takes time. Not every solution is going to come out like that. Not every potential partner is going to be obviously marryable. But the point in the mercenary dating is the moment you know someone is not someone you are going to eventually propose to from a guy's point of view. Or if you're a woman, if you're with someone and you never would think to say yes to his proposal, or you wouldn't consider proposing to him, then cut it. I mean, if your goal is to marry, if your goal is just to have fun and be with each other, marriage, it doesn't have to be the be all end all goal. But if the marriage is the goal, then you got to be mercenary about it. And mercenary dating means the moment you know it's not going to happen, cut it. That's mercenary dating in a nutshell. And believe me, I've been dating and I know, it may take me 6 months to figure out. It may take me Less than a month, few weeks, couple weeks to find out. But if I find out that this is not the right relationship for me, then I cut it. And I will say, even there have been dates that I've had where I wasn't quite sure the woman was fiscally responsible, and I sort of let it fall. And then I learned that she is fiscally responsible, and I have great respect for that, but it was too late. Sometimes you get the wrong information and you move on. I did date this one woman I didn't talk about last week, where she was in the wrong state of life for me. And sometimes you know that this woman is not someone you can marry, and therefore you move on. You wish her well and you move on. What I want to bring here is just this, that it's okay to have that mercenary, but don't lead anyone on. And this goes even more so for understanding what your partner wants. Because if you're a mercenary dater and you do think she's the one that you could consider proposing to, but she just doesn't want to date, right? Doesn't want to marry right now. She just wants to date. That might be a reason to break up too. Ditto on the flip. She wants to marry, you just want to date. You just need to set her free. The point here is that you don't want to lock someone in when the other opportunities are out there for her or him to get what they want. My proposal, therefore, is just this: be mature, never make it cruel. I never want to say why someone is not someone I would marry. I don't want to do that. I just want to say it's not working and move on from there and just be nice. As long as you're not cruel, as long as you're not selfish, it's okay to be somewhat mercenary. But the beauty of mercenary is this: when you're facing that relationship and you're kind of wondering whether this is going to work, well, continue to wonder. I mean, certainly don't break up with someone because you're not sure. But if the moment you're sure, free them up. The point of this mercenary dating style is this, that freeing them up, because your goals are not aligned. And with your goals not being aligned, the sooner you let them find someone else, the better off they're going to be. And it could be that you're the one that doesn't want to marry, but she then finds someone who does want to marry her. Don't be jealous. Be happy for her. Hopefully, she's still your friend, and you can support her when she finds that guy that is ready and willing and happy to marry her. And be a gentleman or be a lady in terms of the flip of a woman breaks up with a guy who she definitely would not want to propose to, would not want to be proposed from, him proposing to her, and therefore she breaks up with him, and then he finds a woman that does want to say yes to a proposal, and he marries her. Be happy, because isn't it better to just be with someone who wants to be with you in the way that you want to be with, who can make you feel safe and secure in the safe and secure bond of a holy matrimony, and then have that faith and that understanding and that support and security and feeling at home with someone, knowing that your relationship is strong and all of that. That's what it is about mercenary dating. You just want to find that person. You just want to be a part of their life. And not every woman or man that you're going to date is going to be the right one. And if you cannot be with them, let them go. Don't hang on. Free them to find someone else. That's the maturity of mercenary dating. Be strong, be well, and I hope to see you next week.